Hi everyone, welcome back to Farm Sim. Here we are, North-Brabant, or Nord-Brabant as I've been told it is pronounced. We're back in our beautiful sunny skies over the Netherlands, and here comes Sebastian, perfect time with Sebastian, in the combine, and we're just tidying up the remnants of the barley field. So yep, I just thought I'd get a nice shot of Sebastian butchering that corner in the combine, but okay, fine, let's just get going. So we're just going to finish this off today. As you can see, I've collected some of the straw around the outside. Let's just not interfere with his turn. And then we'll probably go and move on to that barley field over there. Now, thank you for all your comments regarding what we want to spend the money on going forward. A lot of you are saying, yep, sugar beets would be good. Potatoes would be great if you get into potatoes as well, but that might be a little bit beyond our price range at the current time. But also combine and header upgrades, which are a great shout because we should be able to whip through that a little bit quicker. Obviously, depending on the money we have, I think we'll probably go for, because we've got the basic crop for things, i.e. the combine and the header as it is, I think we'll potentially may look, although a bigger header would obviously help no end, and a bigger combine, but that's probably going to be a huge investment, and I do believe we have a huge loan to pay back as well. So I think we're going to go beating, and after that we can then look to upgrade the combine, the header, and all the jazz associated with that. So that'll be quite exciting. We're going to have a new crop to introduce to our fields. Sebastian, what are you doing? I don't even think he knows currently. No. We're just about getting some in there. Right, so let's just let's actually just get out of Sebastian's way. We're actually causing him all sorts of grief, so we'll just let him get on with it. Switch that off for a second. Hop to our other tractors. Now, I've used the straw we're collecting in the back of that, and I basically just pumped a load into that silo there, so you can see that straw is all the way to the top. But grass and silage are a little bit lower. So, grass is dangerously low. And as you can see, we have no grass remaining. So we definitely need to go and do some grass cutting. But for now, let's just go and collect some more straw. Got a huge store of it in the shed anyway. Well, this needs a bit of a clean, doesn't it? It's filthy in here. Absolutely filthy. It's not too bad. I don't mind a dirty tractor, as I've said in the past. Oh, wow. Where did all this traffic come? What's the time? Oh, it's rush hour. 8:51 in the morning. All these people late for work. Let's hop in here. Here we go. Right. How's Sebastian doing? Is he doing okay? I think he's doing okay. So let's quickly hop out and make sure we're doing this right. Get that going, and then we're away. So, we probably, well, half of me thinks we should get a baler as well. But then we've got the whole baler palaver as well. And trying to get that to work, and the picking the bales up. So we'll need a baler, picker-upper trailer. And that's probably going to be an expense too far at this stage. I'd also quite like to get one of those bale wrappers as well for the silage, because they look pretty nifty. Have a couple of, bales stacked, in one of the corners. They always look good. Look, we've got some round bales stacked over there, which are obviously just purely static models for display. Just try to tidy up some of this little offsets and Little drop bits. Oh, look at that. That's really golden. Is that barley or is that corn? Let's just hop over here. When I say corn, I mean wheat. That's wheat. I was going to say that's really, really golden. Right, let's just pick up the remnants of this line here. Is Sebastian full? No, he's not. He's got... What's he doing? Seb? What are you doing? I wonder if the other tractor is in his kind of... his rear sensitive... I was going to say his rear sensitive area, which sounds just wrong. But, you know what I mean. He can actually sense the AI can sense the tractor there, so he's not backing up. So let's back this out of the way, and hopefully that should, yeah, there we go, that's what it was. How the combine has 12% in it, so we'll just, that's fine. We'll leave that for a second. Go back to our little duts. Doits. And we're away again. Right. Okay, this is coming along nicely. And the added bonus about doing the harvest on a computer game rather than in real life is that you don't get all that dust and debris from the combine getting blown around. Not that I've ever done a harvest in a tractor or in a combine, but, you know, I've been around. I know how things work. No, not really. But you know, you always, you just have to go past a field with the combines in. You just get showered in chaff and dust and all sorts of crazy stuff. And it can't be good for your lungs. That's why they've got these, you know, fully air conditioned, air filtered cabs now, just so you don't get all that lung full of dust. And you know, I'm only. I'm 36 the end of this month. God blimey. But I remember, you know, the days where the old combines did not have a cab. There was just a guy getting covered in dust. He may have had like a little bandana going across his nose and mouth, but yeah, God, that couldn't have been good for your lungs. Oh, we've got a snag. Have they hit a cow? Oh, might have to go and do a little bit of inspection. Oh no, they're moving on now. It must have been a cow crossing the road. And I quite like that. I think this game would go really down well in India, because in India, cows are sacred animals, and literally in the middle of a city, you've got cows wandering around, just wandering across lanes and lanes of traffic, and they all stop. The cows are, as I say, sacred. They won't dare hurt them or try and hit them or anything. No, they just random cows. It's absolutely mental. It's one of the things you have to go to India and experience. I probably go. I don't know if I've talked about it actually. I'm sure I have, but yeah, I went to India working for a fair few weeks. Oh, probably a few years ago now, 2009 I think it was, or 2010. I went to Bangalore and then I went off to Mysore, and so it's kind of mid India. A little bit further down, but yeah, Bangalore and Mysore. I went to Mysore for at the weekends to go and look at the palaces and the water gardens and all the, you know, all the Raj palaces and stuff. Really nice. Really nice country. It's corrupt as heck, absolutely corrupt as heck, but it's got its own little charm. Fruits of your labour. We've just got an achievement. Fantastic. But yeah, cows, they literally, you've got 6 lanes of traffic in Bangalore, or whatever work day, and you've just got cows wandering between the vehicles and holding everything up. It's crazy. And then you know, you see all those memes and all those images on Facebook and social media with, you know, guys riding mopeds with, you know, a whole family, gas canisters on there, a dog, you know, 2 months worth of shopping, you know, and that is going on, and it's just an incredible thing to witness, and thoroughly love India. Oh, and we're out. And so let's just quickly hop to the other tractor, because we can get Sebastian unloaded. he's made him. It's like a maze, getting tighter and tighter and tighter, isn't it? You've done a brilliant job there, Sebastian. It's probably going to take you as long to do this last little section as it has the rest of the field. But never mind. Give me your seed. Oh, we parked right in the right location there. That's brilliant. Okay, drop some seed on the floor. It's one of those things I did as a kid, because I was a bit sad. Well, I still am a little bit sad. Not as in unhappy, but as in a little bit geeky. When I was a kid, obviously I love farming, and I had the farm set toys, you know, toy tractors and stuff, and you used to have your farm when you were a little kid. And when I used to go out cycling in summer, I was probably about 7, or yeah, around about that age, maybe a bit younger, a bit older, I'm not sure. But you know, you'd always get the you'd see this, the combine in the field, and they're offloading the seed into the wagons, and the tractors pulling the wagons back to the farm. And you'd always get along the road from the field to the farm, or just outside the exit or entrance to the field, where it was a bit bumpy. You'd always get a bit of grain or something on the road. You know, like you're talking, you can feel both handfuls. You know, you're probably talking. You know, you could fill a hat. You know, one of those things. Yeah, you could fill a hat. Or you could fill your hands, you know, with all sort of grain and stuff, which they just spilt through, you know, gaps in the trailers, and you know, even now you see it, even with the modern trailers, there's still gaps that will still work its way out in small quantities. And I used to go and scoop that up, and in the back garden I had my own little. I used to grow wheat and barley, and you know, just you know, a little square meter of it or something from there. Yeah, I was quite sad. I wanted to be a farmer when I was growing up, and then I realised. Oh no, I tell you what it was. I watched a program on. Accidents on the farm. Oh my god, I think I've talked about it before. Freaked me out so much, and I've just realised I'm going the wrong way. We're going into the farm rather than into the storage area. So we'll correct that. We definitely need to clean these tractors. What we could do actually is get Sebastian over the road and get him working on that field. Ah yes, I remember back in the day. Things were so much simpler when you're younger, aren't they? You don't have all the life's worries on top of you, and that was a great time because obviously growing up in the country, fantastic. I'd say I had my own little farm, as it were, growing my own little square meter fields, and I thoroughly recommend it. Yeah, funny enough, I've even got a little bit of mixed field going on in my garden at the moment. Not that I'd grown there, but it's just under the bird feeder, and so you know, you feed the grains, mixed grains and stuff to the wild birds. Or I do anyway, because I love wildlife and stuff, and I always like to try and do that kind of thing. And yeah, you get all the pigeons. They come and land on the birds. It's like a metal pole that goes in the ground with loads of like spinny hooks off, and you hook hand feeders on it and stuff. I'm sure you know the thing. And yeah, they're forever landing on it and shaking it all, and then going down on the floor and pecking all the bits they've shaken out, because they can't actually get their beaks inside the little food gaps, as it were, or feed gaps. So yeah, and then whatever they don't hoover up, I obviously starts to germinate come spring, and yeah, you get these green shoots of whatever mixed seed has been growing down there. It's like, oh, here we go. Do you know what? I think I'm going to get rid of that corner, otherwise we're just going to be clipping those trees every time, aren't we? So, if we bring up the HUD, first of all, so we're going to go that one. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Go. Brilliant. Okay, that worked out nicely. Right, let's jump back in the same. Take this back. Well, the traffic, it's all in one. I think because the cows came out, it's bunched all the traffic together, so you're going to get blocks of traffic moving around the map now, which is going to be quite funny. It's kind of like that. I don't know if you ever experienced that when you're going down like a main road, a dual carriageway, or bigger road than that. That you sometimes there's nothing around you, then all of a sudden there's like a swarm of cars just come out of nowhere from behind you and catch you up. There must be like traffic lights or a roundabout or something. That's really weird. Right. Straw has been collected. There's another cow going by. Oh, let's just hop through the fence. Let's see what's going on. Are you bothering my cows? Or my cows trolling you? If my cows are trolling you, that's fine, absolutely fine. I'm going to back this actually. Last minute decision. I'm going to back this into the cow shed to see if they need any more bedding. Oh, there's the cow coming in now. The troll cow, as it were. We need to bring up the HUD. I've actually clipped the barrier there, so let's just wiggle straighten that up. Right. And it needs a bit more. Quite a bit more, in fact. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, grand. Well, that took 34%, so that's yeah, I definitely needed some of that, which is grand. We've got some silage there. That's grand. Just gonna offload some of this. Oh, it actually says on the inspector that Sebastian is harvesting barley. I thought that was wheat when we looked at it, but it's barley as well, apparently. That's fine. As long as we know. Right. So what have we got? We got 31 grand. Let's just have a quick look. Let's do a bit of window shopping, as we like to do. So, whoops. Let's have a look at the mods. So first of all, we were going to look at... I was going to have a look at Baler. So 78 for the Kuhn Baler, round Baler, I should imagine. Yes, it's a round Baler, of course it is. And we've got a couple of hay wains there, or straw bale wagons, whatever you want to call them. Oh god blimey, I can't navigate between screens. It would appear right. But in the normal, we've got the 58 grand for the little New Holland rounder. The big baler from New Holland is 128 grand. So we've got the Ursus 24 grand baler picker upper. So we could do that. That's a bale wrapper. That's 38 grand. It's kind of what I want, but don't really have the money for it. So yeah, okay. Baling will probably be a bit too far beyond us at the moment, but if we can get 100 grand, we'll get our beet stuff. And potentially, what was that? That's 4.2, that's 5.5. We could potentially look to get the... Wow. The next one up, the New Holland, because this should work on the Sampo combine. I'm pretty sure it does, and you know it will help us when we upgrade to the next combine up, which is 150 grand for this beast, which looks pretty sweet. The others are a little bit more expensive than that, way more expensive than that, in fact. So yeah, we're gonna have to go small steps, but oh look, potatoes. But we'd also need to buy a potato sower if we're going to do potatoes. So that's not as cheap as it necessarily looks. Well, it's not cheap, but it's not as financially available as the other things. Right. Okay. That's fine. Just so we know, get an idea of what we've got, and we can have a look on our little thingy here. So we've got 56,000 litres of barley so far, and 48,000, almost 49,000 of canola. And we got 109. Can we sell? I wonder if there's a straw sell point, because if there is, we are quids in. because there's so much straw here, it's unbelievable. But it's all good. Keep an eye on Sebastian. 41.4%, but it hasn't moved in some time. Seb, where are you? Can you see him? There he is, he's over there. Oh, he's moving again. He's moving again. So that should now start to go up again. Nah. It's not, you know. He is moving, isn't he? I definitely saw him moving. Oh, now he's reversing. What's he doing? What? Seb, what are you doing? Are you having a moment? Seb, 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 stop it. Oh, wait, hang on. Have we got two different crops? No. See, this isn't barley, is it? This is wheat. I think. Did I accidentally... He's given up. Did I accidentally plant two crops? Because if we... Oh, let's just get rid of that. Let's go Shift and I, bring this up. Did I accidentally plant two crops on this field? Is that why it sent him into a weird field? Oh, it's not our field. Don't worry, that's not ours, so it doesn't matter if it's withered. Where are we? We are... There's the farm. So we are field 11 here. So green, okay, growth, fruit types. That is wheat. I reckon, yeah, I think I must have done a smattering of barley and that's what threw it. It kind of, okay, that's fine. So that's why he's done that weird thing there. We must have accidentally hit barley and not realised it. Oh look, yes, you can definitely, there's some barley here as well. Okay. Okay. You can see the colour difference? Just in case you can't. So you got the corn and then you got the barley here, you see? Yeah, okay. Let's get this barley out then. See, this would be a nightmare if the combine just harvested and it didn't differentiate between the different crops. Alright, let's try and get as much of this barley out in one go. Let's just get this edge done. I can always back it up. There we go. Fantastic. Let's get this far edge done as much as I can. I've got some barley over there as well. Blooming incompetence. Incompetent farm manager, I know. Sack him, sack him, sack him, sack him. What have I done here? Oh well. I bet you don't see this. You don't see this every day on... That's barley over there, is it? You don't see this every day on Farm Sim videos, do you? People making this kind of a fool of themselves, but hey ho. Can't be helped. We're just going to get this barley out. Yeah, it's going to be fun picking up the straw on this one, isn't it? Be like a drunken snail wandering all over the place. Right, so if we just get this barley out, we'll offload then, and then hopefully we can get him back on the wheat. Right, where's the rest of it? Just down here, is it? I wondered what he was doing. There's always a logical explanation to everything, even my mistakes. Not that we currently know what it is, but I should imagine I'd accidentally sowed the wrong crop by hitting the wrong key. It happens. It happens. Don't pretend it's never happened to you, or it probably hasn't. Alright, is that all the barley? That's what we need to know. Is that going to squeeze around there? Yeah, right. Let's get rid of this barley. And then we can set him going again. Well, it's given us a nice headland, if nothing else. And what we'll do, we'll actually send him going around that way. Traffic, it's all line nose to tail again. Brilliant. There you go. You can play Traffic Master in Farm Sim 15, just with a few cows trickling across the roads. Right, let's put the pipe in so it doesn't clip a tree. Back it up, lovely. Right, let's bring up the herds. Oh, bring up the herds and that. So we won't actually go that way now. Go. And now it's getting wheat. Fantastic. Go. As you can see, there's a difference in the straw as well. Okay, well, so let's get rid of this. And is the other tractor? Switch the engine off. I don't like wasting fuel. Oh, look at this grass here. I'm wondering if maybe we could plant some trees in here and have a little side, little tree growing thing going on there, and then we can sell them when we chop them down and chip them. Because that was good money, wasn't it? So I'm thinking potentially we may need to fork out that 50, 60 grand, whatever it was, for the if you remember, for the sapling sower, where you can sow some seeds. Now, I've never done that before, so I'm not sure if we actually would have to plough that area, but it's potentially doable. I'll maybe have a play offline, see what we need to do for that. Right, okay, done. So quite an impressive stack of barley grain in there, I'm sure you'll agree. I'm suitably impressed with it anyway. Alright, we'll just... Yeah, because we could have... This is quite a nice bit of land here, isn't it? I mean, just put trees down and chop them down. Yeah, I think that's potentially a good use for that area. Right. Let's just get some more of this straw. And then we can rock on now that Sebastian is sorted out. Got confused by the multiple fruits on grain on offer, which I can understand. And we're back on the road. Right. So yeah, I think that's decided then. We will definitely go for beets is our next focus. So we'll get some of that sugar beet processing stuff, i.e. the head chopper upper and the picker upper. I'm sure that's the technical terms for them. If not, they're missing a huge... I just love this snake of cars. Look at it. Brilliant. If not, they're missing a huge marketing opportunity. Calling things like a baler picker-upper, it says exactly what it does on the tin, and that's what people want. Simple stuff. I'm not saying that they're simple, it makes it, it sells itself, doesn't it? You don't have to ask the question, oh, what is the Deutz-Fahr 6792 Cubic 7 X2 Model 4? Don't know. If it's a Deutz-Fahr picker-upper, you know exactly what it is. It says exactly what it does on the tin, like a well-known wood treatment stuff. Yeah, you're probably going, what are you talking about? I don't know. I've literally just jumped out of the shower. It's a lovely sunny day here in the UK. It's Sunday the 7th of June. Lovely and sunny. Just been playing tennis this morning. So just got back, had a shower, jumped on to record this, and yeah, I'm probably just a little bit too warm. My brain's slowly melting. Right, we need to unload Sebastian any second. Good news, good news. I should have, well, I will be receiving a new router on Monday, tomorrow, the 8th of June. So hopefully, if I can get that up and working, I should be able to kick on with doing some more live streams, because I've been having problems. My internet keeps dropping. I can upload videos because it doesn't necessarily cause too much of a problem, because you know, if it drops for a second, then the video can get around that by resending the information that's been that hasn't been captured. But obviously, okay, so he's now actually going around there. But obviously, when you're doing live stream, it's like if you do like a Skype call or anything voice related. Voice is probably one of the most oh god, what are you doing, Sebastian? Part of this, he's not driving in a straight line, which is causing a little bit. Let me just block him off for a second. Come forwards. Okay, no, didn't do that very well. Can I get close to you and hold you there? Hold. No. Okay. Right. Yeah. So streaming when you got internet drops, obviously it's just a disaster, because you drop frames left, right, and centre, and then for you guys, it's really stuttery. You miss huge chunks of it while it buffers, and yeah, it's a nightmare. So yeah, I haven't been able to stream recently, but hopefully when we do, be able to get back on the Cultivating farm, do some more streaming on there, get back onto B17, do some more B17, do a couple more missions on there, and potentially I was also thinking about doing the, well, I'll hold off, I'll just say that, we'll just leave it at that for now. And yeah, because I was going to try and bring forward a streaming schedule, but yeah, then I had my router issue, so that's kind of put pay to that for the moment. So yeah, hopefully, I don't envision I'll be up working Monday, because you know, it's going to take probably a few days of mucking around, getting it right to actually where I'm happy with it. So it's probably going to take a couple of days of fiddling around. So yeah, hopefully maybe at the end of this week, or next week as it were. Do you class, I guess Sunday's the first day of the new week, isn't it? Or do you class it as the last day of the week? I've always been told it's the first day of the week. But yeah. So if we go on my terminology, how I've been brought up, it's the first day of the week. Yeah. Later on this week, we could potentially have a live stream, maybe Friday. Although I'm actually away, aren't I? My parents are actually going to visit my sister this coming weekend, which means I'm actually going over to house sit for them, because they got dogs and animals and stuff, so that obviously it's easier to go over there and walk the dogs and that kind of thing. So maybe it's not the best week to start, but we'll see what's will be coming in the future anyway. But keep an eye on it. It'll be happening, and as I say, keep an eye on especially the Steam forums, because I'll probably announce it on there. Right. Calamity, look at the mess of this field. Calamity averted for now. We're now getting the wheat finally harvested. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Thoughts and comments, as always, please leave in the comment section below. I do enjoy reading them, as always. And hit a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. And join me next time on the North-Brabant farm in FS15. So I'll see you then.